What's up guys, welcome back to a brand new video with me, Broccoli. Today we are finally going to be discussing the entire Rebooted Royale storyline. You guys requested it, it's here, so get some popcorn and buckle in because you will probably be confused by the end of this video. So starting off this story, we have to talk about the Discovery event. So much was revealed and uncovered in this event. Basically, the expedition members were trying to figure out how they existed as people. With the help of a new character, Scavenger, he was able to use his connection of the Abyss to bring Doctor in his head back in time to the original island, Chapter 0. This was basically my first ever mini BR that I've made, but it was never posted on YouTube and I never mentioned it to anyone. I decided that I wanted to include it in the storyline when I started making YouTube videos on Rebooted. Chapter 0 was originally called Elemental Royale before being changed to Rebooted Royale. Each season of Elemental Royale brought in new biomes or elements that would compete against each other for territory and domination on the island. They started to fill up the island with their own locations and nature, which started getting cramped towards the center of the island. The last season of Elemental Royale came the Void. As of now, we don't know much about the Void, other than that it's evil and it's bonding with Carter. Back in the Discovery event, Doctor arrives on Elemental Royale and starts seeing old locations and secrets. He eventually finds Caddy and Coder hanging out with each other, but then finds his past self was treating Carter brutally because he thinks Carter's ideas for the expedition was dumb and useless. The Doctor sees his past self with Carter and is scared by what he is seeing, so he runs away towards the Void biome in the center of the island. The Void turns everything dark and corrupted. The ground starts to shake around Doctor and he sees the 0 point malfunctioning and a figure on top of it. We don't know this character yet, but it seems as if he destroyed the island for whatever reason. All of the expedition members' memories were taken away after the end of Elemental Royale, and then starts Chapter 1 of Rebooted Royale, where I posted on YouTube for the first time. A brand new island is here, and the expedition members still have their character development, but don't have their memories of Elemental Royale. There are 4 members of the organization known as the Expedition. This includes Doctor, the leader, Caddy, the expert fighter, Coder, the tech hacker, and Infiltrator, the mechanic/blacksmith. Towards the end of Season 1, the members find a signal of energy beneath the center of the island. Doctor immediately wants to find out the energy source and what it's capable of, but Caddy argues that messing with stuff like this will cause problems. Doctor doesn't listen and starts forcing everyone to create a machine that will laser into the center of the island. This leads to the Season 1 finale event called The Revealing. The machine starts powering up and lasers into the center of the island, but things take a turn. The machine eventually overheats and explodes, but still manages to bring out the energy source known as the 0 point. Chaos ensues on the expedition members as these blue and white creatures start attacking them with powers never seen before. The 0 point looks very ominous and deadly, and a voice scatters across the island saying, "You should not have interrupted us." The 0 point then uses its own power to destroy the expedition's base, making a crater in the process. Season 2 starts with a bang, as the base is destroyed and Doctor still thinks he is right about everything. He makes everyone build a different base inside of a mountain. Carter then starts complaining to Doctor again about how he thinks his ideas could work and needs to be given a chance. Doctor then has enough of Carter and fires him. Carter is never seen again and goes missing. Caddy also argues with Doctor as he made things worse for them by making the machine. Doctor ignores her statements and continues relaxing and not giving a care about what's going on. The 0 point lies in its place on the center of the island and then starts to shoot its power into the sky, leading us into Season 3. A castle randomly appears in the snow biome with the Doctor still not caring, Caddy saying the expedition needs to do his job, and Coder plus his brother Infiltrator are trying to fight off the new locations coming in within the next few seasons of Chapter 1. The expedition figures out that the 0 point comes from a wide and vast variety of space called the Abyss. This holds in many realities, and they are coming into theirs for some reason. The last season eventually comes around and it brings the end of the island. An infection known as Rage has overgrown and spread in the desert biome. Doctor for once agrees to take action and defend the island and its citizens. The Rage King tries to spread his infection across the entire island and unfortunately does not succeed, but nor does the expedition. The center of the island expands its white light and then brings us into Chapter 2. This time the members don't lose their memories of Chapter 1. Caddy finds herself in an underground cave and wonders what happened and where everyone is. She climbs out of the cave to find herself on another new island. She then finds Coder in a random house in the middle of a pond. They both reunite with each other and both are confused as to what happened. For the rest of Season 1, there wasn't any storyline development, so this brings us back to the end of Season 2 with the Discovery event. Doctor just witnessed Chapter 0 get destroyed or transformed, and then finds himself in a forgotten portion of the Abyss. It is empty, hazy, dark, and is full of white particles that look like snow. He then discovers Carter in his sight, looking angry and vengeful. Carter then tells Doctor his plans for the island and the Abyss, which makes Doctor speechless. Carter has bonded with the Void. Together they will destroy, conquer, and become rulers on every reality within the Abyss. This is Carter's revenge on Doctor, knowing that he treated him poorly. He starts to use his power on Doctor, which starts to malfunction him in the real world. It seems that Carter sensed Doctor in a building that he is in somewhere and has a perfect opportunity to meet him. Scavenger eventually fixes Doctor in his head, which knocks Carter back into reality and crashes him against a glass wall. Doctor is recovered and is worn out from the events that just occurred. After standing back up from his minor injuries, Connor tells himself that he will kill Doctor and then everyone else that opposes him. A henchman tells Carter that the project they've been working on is not finished, which sets him off. Outraged, Carter uses his void powers to make a tall tower at split sections, leading us into Season 3 coming soon. So that was just a quick summary and recap of the storyline, which is now updated. If you have any questions or confused still, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.